This is Wisdom07 TV, a channel for wisdom with an educational spirit. The channel may impact your life in matter of peace of mind, self, conduct, leadership, financial freedom, capacity development, confidence, self-esteem, and increase hope for your future. So, please click on subscribe, like, and share the video with your friends and relatives. Today we're going to start with Beyoncé Giselle Knowles-Carter. Beyoncé Giselle Knowles-Carter, born September 4th, 1981, is an American singer, songwriter, and businesswoman. She is regarded as a prominent cultural figure of the 21st century and has been recognized for her artistry and performances, with Rolling Stone naming her one of the greatest vocalists of all time. As a child, Beyoncé started performing in various singing and dancing competitions. She rose to fame in the late 1990s as a member of the R&B girl group Destiny's Child, one of the best-selling girl groups of all time. She is married to a rapper Jay-Z. She is the only woman in history to achieve at least 20 top 10 songs as a solo artist and 10 as a member of a group. Beyoncé's most successful songs on the Billboard Hot 100 include Crazy in Love, Baby Boy, Check on It, Irreplaceable, If I Were a Boy, Halo, Single Ladies. This is a celebrity woman who will teach us life lessons for today. Pay attention and do not forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Her wisdom. Power is not given to you. You have to take it. The most alluring thing a woman can have is confidence. Do what you were born to do. You just have to trust yourself. I don't like to gamble, but if there's one thing I'm willing to bet on, it's myself. I don't have to prove anything to anyone. I only have to follow my heart and concentrate on what I want to say to the world. I run my world. Don't try to lessen yourself for the world. Let the world catch up to you. If you don't take the time to think about and analyze your life, you'll never realize all the dots that are all connected. Be healthy and take care of yourself, but be happy with the beautiful things that make you, you. I don't feel like I have to please anyone. I feel free. I feel like I'm an adult. I'm grown. I can do what I want. I can say what I want. I can retire if I want. That's why I've worked hard. We all have our imperfections. But I'm human, and you know it's important to concentrate on other qualities besides outer beauty. If everything was perfect, you would never learn and you would never grow. I embrace mistakes. They make you who you are. Power means happiness. Power means hard work and sacrifice. Never let success go to your head. Never let failure get to your heart. When I'm not feeling my best, I ask myself, what are you going to do about it? I use the negativity to fuel the transformation into a better me. Your self-worth is determined by you. You don't have to depend on someone telling you who you are. If everything was perfect, you would never learn and you would never grow. The more successful I become, the more I need a man. I can never be safe. I always try and go against the grain. As soon as I accomplish one thing, I just set a higher goal. That's how I've gotten to where I am. I grew up upper class, private school. My dad had a Jaguar. We're African American, and we work together as a family, so people assume we're like the Jacksons. But I didn't have parents using me to get out of a bad situation. I wanted to sell 1 million records, and I sold 1 million records. I wanted to go platinum. I went platinum. I've been working non-stop since I was 15. I don't even know how to chill out. My fans kept asking where they could get clothes like Destiny's Child's, so it was only natural for us to do a clothing line. I was adamant about not putting my name on something that I didn't love. I discovered after going to music festivals that I am a rock fan. I love the guitars, the phrasing, and the abandon of rock fans. My focus is my art, and that's what I love to do. I have to be really passionate in order to do something. I've turned down many things that I just didn't believe in. We all have special numbers in our lives, and 4 is that for me. It's the day I was born. My mother's birthday, and a lot of my friends' birthdays are on the 4th. April 4th is my wedding date. I think it's healthy for a person to be nervous. It means you care, that you work hard and want to give a great performance. You just have to channel that nervous energy into the show. Whenever I'm confused about something, I ask God to reveal the answers to my questions, and He does. If He invited you out, He's gotta pay. I think music is something that can and should be used to get you into different things because eventually what goes up must come down. We're not going to be the #1 group in the world forever, so you have to have something else to fall back on. If I weren't performing, I'd be a beauty editor or a therapist. I love creativity, but I also love to help others. My mother was a hairstylist, and they listened to everyone's problems, like a beauty therapist. When you really don't like a guy, they're all over you, and as soon as you act like you like them, they're no longer interested. I like to walk around with bare feet, and I don't like to comb my hair. I can never be safe. I always try and go against the grain. As soon as I accomplish one thing, I just set a higher goal. That's how I've gotten to where I am. I get nervous when I don't get nervous. If I'm nervous, I know I'm going to have a good show. In my videos, I always want to be a powerful woman. That's my mission. I wanted to be famous for my music and my talent, and I always wished I could cut it out when I left the stage. Who I am on stage is very, very different to who I am in real life. When I was writing the Destiny's Child songs, it was a big thing to be that young and taking control. And the label at the time didn't know that we were going to be that successful, so they gave us all control. And I got used to it. One of the reasons I connect to the Super Bowl is that I approach my shows like an athlete. I always have breakfast, say scrambled egg whites, a vegetable smoothie, or whole grain cereal with low-fat milk. For lunch and dinner, I eat a lot of fish and vegetables. And throughout the day, I try to stay hydrated. I just hope people don't get sick of us. I'm sick of us, and I'm in Destiny's Child. I always treat myself to one meal on Sundays when I can have whatever I want. Usually, it's pizza, which is my favorite indulgence. You know what? I'm very attracted to someone who makes me laugh and is that charming. Really, I could be charmed by anyone. I'm just a sucker for somebody that is charming. There's my personal life, my sensitive side, and then me as a performer, sexy and energized and fun. Tina Turner is someone that I admire because she made her strength feminine and sexy. Marilyn Monroe, because she was a curvy woman. I'm drawn to things that have the same kind of silhouettes as what she wore because our bodies are similar. My fans kept asking where they could get clothes like Destiny's Child's, so it was only natural for us to do a clothing line. I'm really proud that I am one of the artists that has the opportunity to be on magazine covers and to be in the movies. When you love and accept yourself, when you know who really cares about you, and when you learn from your mistakes, then you stop caring about what people who don't know you think. I'm a people pleaser. I hold a lot of things in. I'm always making sure everybody is okay. I usually don't rage, I usually don't curse. Power means happiness. Power means hard work and sacrifice. Playing Etta James in the movie Cadillac Records really changed me. It was a darker character, and I realized that if anything is too comfortable, I want to run from it. It's no fun being safe. I know I'm stronger in the songs than I really am. Sometimes I need to hear it myself. We all need to hear those empowering songs to remind us. I love a pair of sexy heels with jeans, a nice jacket, or a little dress. The great thing about McDonald's is that they have a lot of different things on the menu. I love their salads. I love my job, but it's more than that. I need it. Diana Ross is a big inspiration to all of us. We all grew up watching everything about her. Her mic placement, her grace, her style, and her class. I always try to be myself. Ever since I was an introverted kid, I'd get on stage and be able to break out of my shell. I remember being in Japan when Destiny's Child put out Independent Women, and women there were saying how proud they were to have their own jobs, their own independent thinking, their own goals. It made me feel so good, and I realized that one of my responsibilities was to inspire women in a deeper way. There are a lot of things I never did because I believe in watching those true Hollywood stories, and I see how easy it is to lose track of your life. I've worn dresses from all different price ranges, and the thing that couture dresses have in common is that the fit is amazing. My style off stage is so different from on stage. I love a pair of sexy heels with jeans, a nice jacket, or a little dress. I mean, I feel like you get more bees with honey, but that doesn't mean I don't get frustrated in my life. I grew up in a very nice house in Houston, went to private school all my life, and I've never even been to the hood. Not that there's anything wrong with the hood. We all have our imperfections. But I'm human, and you know it's important to concentrate on other qualities besides outer beauty. I hold a lot of things in. I'm always making sure everybody is okay. I usually don't rage. I usually don't curse. So for me, it's a great thing to be able to scream and say whatever I want. For me, it's about the way I carry myself and the way I treat other people. My relationship and how I feel about God and what He does for me is something deeply personal. It's where I came from, my family. I was brought up in a religious household, and that's very important to me. I'm over being a pop star. I don't want to be a hot girl. I want to be iconic. And I feel like I've accomplished a lot. I feel like I'm highly respected, which is more important than any award or any amount of records. And I feel like there comes a point when being a pop star is not enough. I truly believe that women should be financially independent from their men. And let's face it, money gives men the power to run the show. It gives men the power to define value. They define what's sexy. And men define what's feminine. It's ridiculous. We're African American and we work together as a family, so people assume we're like the Jacksons. But I didn't have parents using me to get out of a bad situation. I don't really like to call myself a brand, and I don't like to think of myself as a brand. I'm a singer, a songwriter, a musician, and a performer. and an actress, and all the other things that I do. When you add it all together, some might call it a brand, but that's not my focus. To be able to travel the world, especially to places I never thought I'd be, it's really, still fascinating for me. Beyoncé Knowles, y'all are so cute, and y'all talk so proper over here. I love England. I'm a human being, and I fall in love, and sometimes I don't have control of every situation. I feel like you get more bees with honey. But that doesn't mean I don't get frustrated in my life. My way of dealing with frustration is to shut down and to think and speak logically. I just try to write songs that people are going to have a dialogue about. The most alluring thing a woman can have is confidence. Now we are at the end. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, share, and